Clay and Coco with eKnives.com. We are coming up on the end of the year, the end of 2025. Can you believe it?
No.
We are headed into December. We thought we would come and talk about some of the best sellers for us for 2025.
We got quite a few here. This is not all of them, but obviously we can't do them all, but these are really good sellers for us this year. And we're gonna start with the beginning of Microtech Gen 3/Gen 4. The Gen 3 UltraTech was a ZBP zero blade play model. The Gen 4 is the same thing without the zero blade play. So this is an UltraTech new chassis, a little bit wider, a little bit thicker. Torx hardware, they upgraded so many things on this. Smoother action, smoother pocket clip. It's got the carbide ball. That thing is nice. Previously came on the regular size Hera, so now it's on several of their models. No more proprietary hardware. Microtech customers in general hated that because they had to have a special tool. Now you don't have to have that.
I have a special tool too.
Really nice glass breaker, reversible pocket clip with this single hole.
And you
right
have
here.
a lanyard hole.
Lanyard hole. They made a lot of positive changes on the UltraTech Gen 4. That is new. We've sold a ton of these. The ZBP especially, we sold a ton of those. So
again, ZBP, Gen 3, regular UltraTech, Gen 4, both came out this year. Quite a bit of difference in price.
ZBP is in that mid 400 range. The UltraTech Gen 4 is in the 300 range. So yeah, not bad.
Awesome action on these. Yeah.
Microtech UltraTech Gen 4. Next, we have a Benchmade, really hot seller for last year and this year. This is the Adira series. This is the waterline from Benchmade.
Yeah, I love these.
Yeah, these are great. Magna cut steel, rust resistant, really high quality steel that a lot of companies are exclusively using this year. But
you have a really lightweight polymer handle. It's grippy as well. So you have like some texture on there. So it's really nice. This is their water series. So really specific for like, if you fish, anything like that.
Any of that. Yeah. Anything outdoors, you're gonna be around water or moisture.
And the action's really nice. I love the orange lantern.
Yeah.
Lantern.
Lanyard. Of course, you have the Benchmade revolutionary axis lock. This is the Adira series, the Adira and the mini Adira from Benchmade.
I will say, like, a lot of times, because there's not a liner in, like, if you are looking at the bug out, you have those polymer handles, but it doesn't feel very solid.
Scales are thicker.
Yeah, for sure. So not a liner, but it does have that back spacer, and so it feels pretty durable. Also, the waterline did come with fixed blades, so there's some fixed blade options as well on that. What's next?
We have a friend of ours, McNees Knives. Jonathan McNees and his team created one of his custom models called the Dixon years ago, which we would have at shows from time to time, is his next production model. It hit this year, and man, these things, they do not stay in stock. We've had several shipments of these this year, and they sell out super fast. This is the Dixon, a little bit larger than his previous Mac 2 3.5, smooth and streamlined, and it's just got a great look to it. It feels good. We have so many local customers that have bought these. They come back in, they want the next flavor, color, whatever. So he hasn't done a ton of options on these yet, but everything we have gotten this year is sold like crazy. You Spidey flicked the crap out of that.
Yeah, I did.
It's good for your nails too, because it's got a nice window.
But I actually learned to flip open a knife on the Mac 2.
Did you?
That's the one that was like the easiest for me to learn and actually be able to do it on. So
this one's a little beefier than the Mac 2, but it's not thick. It's super ergonomic, I guess is the best way to say it. And the action on it's awesome. So
is this one yours? This is your first
one. That's mine. Yeah, that's why it feels so good. Yeah. Anyway, this is the Dixon from McNees Knives. Next up, we have a Spyderco model that we sold the crap out of this year. This is the Sage 5. They now have a Sage 6 button lock, which is super popular too, but this one in particular, this color, kind of a lusty orange color. This is the G10 version. She's got the lightweight FRN scales. Compression lock, which is always popular for Spyderco, but the steel, this is Rex 121, which everybody wanted. So when it came out, I mean, we could not keep these in stock. This is the Sage 5 in Rex 121 steel from Spyderco. Super popular. I think it comes in a few other colors. I think it was a sprint run, but it was crazy popular. That's all I got to say about that.
It's a Spyderco. You don't really need to say much.
Next up, we have a perennial bestseller. Perennial, year after year.
It keeps coming back year after year. I like it. I mean,
what's wrong?
I've just never heard that in this EDC world.
Stick around.
Perennial bestseller.
Stick around. I got plenty of terminology for you. So this is the Reeve large Sebenza. This is black. I got my wife snorting over here. The large Sebenza comes in a lot of different options. I've got black micarta in my hand. She has the new for this year version.
Yeah.
It's the forever flag, laser engraved on the handle. They did it in a small Sebenza as well. Really big seller for us this year.
I love this because it's patriotic without being like, bam.
Yeah.
You know,
Without being gaudy.
Yeah, not everybody loves like a red, white, and blue flag on their knife, which I can understand and appreciate as well. But this is done really well. Very classy.
It's classy.
It looks really great.
Yeah.
Of course, CRK doesn't do anything that's not classy. So.
No. And then they do a lot of different micartas and they do some wood overlays as well. So, but the large Sebenza, big seller for us this year. It's always a big seller. And these two models were not any different.
Reminder, these are designed and made to be a slow roll. They're not made to just like...
They're not made to Spidey
flick open, you know? Yeah. You can get them there.
Yeah, just adjust it.
But they are designed to be
they are made that way for a reason. And also, Chris Reeve is predominantly Magna Cut steel. So one of those companies that only uses Magna Cut.
I love this one. I actually kept one of the flags for myself. In the small Sebenza.
This
when you
knife
talk about
out swinging this year.
Best sellers, this is the X-Lock from Chaves Knives. So this is the first X-Lock crossbar lock that Ramon has designed and produced. This is part of his budget line. So this comes in at $85.
It's the blue label.
You have aluminum handles, D2 steel, comes in a couple different colors, but the action's so nice on these.
Yeah,
again,
it's fidgety.
$85, like you can't beat that. This is the street size.
Yeah.
Not as large as like that 229 or even that Liberation, but it's a really nice size.
It's got a street feel to it. 2 blade styles. He always does drop point and tanto. And then right now, currently, he's doing gray and then black handles. And then you'll get black hardware and blade, or you'll get stonewash.
Also, just to note, we do not have the Chaves clips on these. So these actually come standard, like already on here, the plain clip. You do get the Chaves skull clip that you
It comes in the box. Yeah, you can add it. Not everybody loves the skull clip. It can be a little more intimidating to see that clip because then you think, oh, I don't like that clip. Now he comes standard with the standard clip, and then you can add the skull clip, which most people love. If you're a Chaves fan, you know the clip. So.
We had a local guy come in the other day and say that he got dirty looks at church from an old woman because he had his skull clip on his pants at church.
I think that's funny.
I mean, you know, he lives in the South, so I get it.
Super popular this year. Definitely one of our best sellers. Great for the holidays too. It's $85. You can't beat that price point. Anyway, the Chaves X-Lock.
For that hard to find person that you don't know what to get them.
Yeah.
Everybody loves these.
Yep. This
is always going to be a bestseller.
Yeah, this is our eKnives edition Shirogorov Ursus Quantum. We came out with this last year, but it's been a great seller for us the last couple of years, and this year was no different.
We also have the neon, which
the neon version
actually came out this year.
It comes with our eCamo hex pattern. I mean, Shirogorov is typically, it's an expensive knife. It's in the high $600, $700 range, but if you're a Shirogorov fan, I mean, it's expensive, but they can be $2,000 and $3,000.
And this line is actually designed and made to be used. It's a working knife for sure.
Chromax steel. It comes in several versions. We've got blue, we have purple. She's got the plain titanium. I think we had a green. We've had like 4 or 5 different anodized colors.
These are the MRBS.
Yeah, multi-row bearing system. It's really smooth. It's a frame lock. It's a very cool knife and a great company.
And these are our edition knives. However, we also have some that are just like titanium with G10 inlays, I believe, still in stock, and even maybe some micartas. So
So we have a couple of different Shirogorov models that we are carrying now and should have more next year as well. So we're one of their primary dealers. So super grateful for that. But yeah, this is the Ursus Quantum from Shirogorov. Next, I couldn't pick one model because this finished by far, with the exception of the cell shade this year, which was crazy popular, but it died really quick. Came out strong. We knew it would.
Died strong too.
But this is always one of Microtech's biggest sellers. This finish is called the Outbreak. They have done it on so many of their models now, and we have a handful of them here just to show you because it's just a big time seller for them.
So I have the Hera Mini, which the Hera Mini, even not in the Outbreak design, it's still one of the top sellers. Like it was last year, it is this year. Like this is a crazy popular knife. Men, women, it's great. But also in the regular original OG Hera, which is still one of my favorites.
I've got a Dirac Delta and I've got a Luminary, which is a big seller for them this year. That's another zero blade play model. They only have 2 production. One was the ZBP UltraTech. This is the Luminary, the other ZBP model. But this Outbreak finish, they've done it on flashlight. They've done it on everything. They've done it on just about every model they have. LUDT, stitch, manual and auto. They've done it on everything. The Outbreak finish from Microtech, huge for us in 2024. 2025. I bet it'll be for 2026 as well because it's just a big time.
You know
seller.
what? Like hold all of these up
They're all
together.
different.
Your splatter is going to be completely different on every one.
Every knife they do is a little different. You're not going to have the same one as anybody else, which is cool.
But Wayne and his team kill it over there.
Oh, they're
on the,
amazing.
yeah.
And the Outbreak finish also has, it's not a typical finish on the blade itself. So you don't get a black or a stone wash blade.
It almost looks rustic.
Rustic. Anyway, the Outbreak series from Microtech Knives. New for 2025 from Heretic Knives was the Pariah Mini manual. They also did an automatic version. They have the Pariah manual full size. It's a large knife. When the Mini came out, it was like super popular because it's much more pocket friendly, more budget friendly, and it's a button lock. So it's got great action. It's just one hand all day long. Super lightweight. It's got that lightweight Grivery FRN style polymer handle, but it's got some texturing to it as she's over here going making the noises.
You also have a lanyard. You can switch the clips. So right hand, left hand carry.
Great pocket clip on it. Different colors. They did black. They've done some.
I like this green.
Yeah, this green is cool. The green and black.
It's like
Tanto and drop point blades. But the Pariah Mini, look for it to be a big time model for them in 2026 as well.
Yeah.
They're going to come out with some different options.
These run, don't quote me, I think under 200, like 185, 200, correct?
Comparable to other manufacturer models in that $200 range.
And did you mention this is MagnaCut? So
everything they do is MagnaCut.
MagnaCut blade on an under $200 knife is
pretty big.
Pretty big, yeah.
Anyway, this is the Pariah Mini from Heretic Knives.
All right, so we have some UltraTech, we have Benchmade in there, we have McNees Knives, Spyderco, Reeve, Chaves, Shirogorov, Heretic. Man.
We have a lot we could have added. We only have time for so many, and these were some of our biggest sellers this year. So we wanted to show you guys a little bit about that. Yeah.
If you could only pick one of these to carry for the rest of your life, what would you pick?
Ooh.
I know what I would pick.
What would you pick?
I'm gonna go with the classic.
Spyderco?
No.
Reeve? Yeah.
However, the Dixon's really fun to play
I'm probably going to go, and I'm, you know how much I love my OTFs, especially the Microtech OTFs, but this Dixon, I've had this Dixon in my pocket a lot since I got it. It's super fidgety, smooth, and it doesn't...
Beefy without being beefy.
It's not, it's not thick.
That makes sense.
So even in your pocket, it feels great. Like it doesn't have that like bulky feel to it.
It's so streamlined.
Yeah, he did.
And while I love textured, I actually really love the smooth handle on the Dixon
too. Yeah, smooth is great. He doesn't know this yet, but he's gonna find out on this video that I'm gonna have to have one customized. But anyway, probably been my favorite.
All right, guys, so let us know what is your top pick. What do you think some of the best sellers were for 2025? What did you find yourself always picking up and putting in your pocket every day? We would love to know below. Let us know. If you don't already, please make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things that you can do on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter X. We'd love to hear from you guys. Also, you can shop in store with us. We are located in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We have storefront, so please come in and see us. Or always online, eKnives.com. You can also get a hold of us, text, phone, 423-525-9477, or feel free to shoot us an email anytime, support@eKnives.com. That's EKNIVES.com. Man.
That was a lot.
Maybe I am on it today.
And as always,
have a nice day.